in a cold. All the trains on New Florida and Sodor are good at being healthy and strong. They carry passengers, freight, and preschool products to wherever it needs to go. Sam is a mixed traffic engine. This means she can pull both passenger cars and freight cars. This is why she's a really useful engine indeed. Mr. Cakester had some bad news for the big green engine. The school bus that was supposed to take kids on a field trip has broken down, he said. Sam, I want you to collect the kids. I'm into it, sir, she said. And she steamed off to collect the coaches. She buffered up just in time. She was so excited, she puffed away too quickly! The cab car was left behind! But Sam didn't realize she was feeling pleased with herself. Make way for the field trip train, she said. I'm on my way to the Boston Museum of Science, with the train station outside of it. She was feeling very pleased. She stopped at a station to pick up more people. All aboard! Called Sam, and she puffed out of the station. Nothing counterproductive was gonna happen. Then she saw Ida near Plofsburg. What are you doing today, Ida? Asked Sam. I'm taking these cars on a long-distance journey, she said. I can do that job for you, said Sam. Thanks, Sam. I would love that, said Ida. And so she was uncoupled from her coaches. Then Sam buffered up to Ida's coach cars. And then she saw Lorna at another station. What are you? I'm taking your long-distance train for you. That sounds like a good job, said Lorna, and she puffed off. She shunted the coaches over to Lorna's train, and then the baggage car was also left behind. And then Sam saw Lauren, Becky, and Alexia. I'm taking your express train for you, as well as Becky's train and Alexia's train. That sounds like a good job, said Lauren. I'm sure you're into it, said Becky. You'll do a good job, said Alexia. So Sam backed up her train into the other cars and shunted Becky's cars into Alexia's. And then she puffed off down the line with her train, Alexia's train, Ida's train, and Lauren's train. Then she started to go fast. I can't stop! Cried Sam. Help! then she began to feel unwell and nauseous, like if she was going to throw up. She braked so hard, her brake block snapped off completely! Help! Cried Sam. I can't stop! The kids were terrified. Then the crossing gates began to come down and Sam ran over, but the gates didn't come down before Sam went over them, which means a car could crash into her. But with no brakes, she wouldn't stop. The train was heavy. Then there was an Amtrak train with engines on both ends. It was taking passengers to Union Station. And the passenger was, "Whoa!" They cried, "That's the fastest train ever!" And then ahead was a workstation in a warehouse. Sam came right towards it, and then it was too late! I just stopped at last, coughed Sam. Then Megan came into view. "Here I come with the goods train," she said. She applied her brakes, but it was too late! She hit the Anfleet car with a loud crunch! And then 10 cars derailed! Then Ida, Alexia, Becky, Lauren, and Lorna came into view. "Make way for us," they said. But they spoke too soon. Ida's driver slammed the brakes on, but it was too late! Luckily, nobody was hurt, but the rail car stayed on the tracks. But Megan had bounced on the sleepers and Sam was poking right out of the wall. "I'm sorry this happened," chuffed Sam. "I couldn't stop." "Don't worry," puffed Lorna. "I'm sure you didn't mean it. It's just a mistake." Then Dwee pulled up with Mr. Cakester. He was not happy. "This is not acceptable behavior," he said. "You cannot merge other engines' trains together into one long train because that mixes up delays and that wastes efficiency. Try better again." "Sounds good, sir. I'm sorry," apologized Sam. Then Sasha pulled Sam back onto the rails. "Thanks, Sasha," puffed Sam. And then Nicole pulled Lorna back onto the rails. "I'll be back upright in no time," said Lorna. She was back upright. "Thank you for helping me," moaned Sam. "My throat is all scratchy." "Don't worry," puffed Sasha. "You'll have to stay in bed tonight." So the whole entire train clattered down the tracks, being really useful indeed. Get rid of violence, make way for silence, called Dwee. Really useful engine coming through. And she steamed over the crossing with the units pushing along. The coaches were being bumped and the passengers weren't late at all. The Amfleet cars clattered behind while the train was rolling along. The train had a lot of coaches and freight cars mixed up. Here I go, Nicole said. Sam seems sick. She might have to stay in bed because she has a cold. Please don't worry, called Dwee. She'll be okay. Mr. Cakester was pleased. The kids had a wonderful time at the museum, said Mr. Cakester. While Sam is being repaired, you have to do her work, Dwee. Oh, why, thank you, sir, Dwee said happily. She was so pleased she thought her boiler would explode.